So we are finally going to upgrade this completely stock Jeep. We finally bought all the parts and all the stuff. Gonna do everything in one day, hopefully. We don't know how many hours it is. Those are 22 by 12s on 35s. We also bought the 2.5 rough country suspension. Bought the inner fenders here. Bought a tow hitch, Tiger tow hitch, which got the rough country fender deletes. Got a front bumper. I don't even remember the name. Rear bumper delete, Fishbone. Don't know where they make their products at. This is the way I want to build my Jeep. We'll see at the end how it goes. And here goes this Jeep one more time. Completely stock. That our jack stands are not tall enough.
Oh.
And the wheels are on the ground.
Oh no.
Oh man. You want to have those things up higher, but you're gonna take off the back fenders, which is fairly easy. Probably the easiest out of everything that I'm taking off today, which will obviously be all the fenders, all the bumpers, putting all that stuff on. So let's get to it. It's just a few flips here. Take this fender off. You grab it from this side or from whichever your preferred side is, and you go like this. And there's your fender. And you're done. How cool is that? All right, now we're gonna figure out how to take out the back bumper. And I think, well, hopefully I'm not taking off the wrong thing, but I think it's this. Let's go with this first. Okay, I doubt it's just those 4 bolts. It's probably those, huh? Maybe not. This thing's sick. That's brand new too. Everything brand new. Oh, that's brand new. Waited many years for this. Many years. Thank God it's finally happening. All right, I guess I better get my... I'm gonna just put this here. Oh, that's nice. Well, that doesn't work, does it? What a bunch of bull. Stupid exhaust. That's a 15, what the heck? There's a 16. I have a 16? What in the world did you chip me? Look at this, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19. Bro, how you gonna do me like that? What the? Am I stripping my boat? Bro, I'm stripping my boat.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe, did you leave?
Yeah, we went to Chipotle, but I can go back. What do you need?
I need a 16 millimeter wrench. I can't take off the back bumper without that.
Okay.
Okay, so the Jeep ended up taking all the stuff off of it. The boring stuff, the front bumper, front fenders, inner fender wheels, rear fenders, rear bumper, rear plate. Now we're about to start installing the suspension. Shouldn't be too long, only about 5 years. We'll get back to you. First, let's see how fast we can take this side off. It just takes a long time, but we're first gonna disconnect the sway bar, then we're gonna disconnect that shock nut bolt, and then take the spring out, then replace. Let's see how fast we can do it. There it is. So you want to make sure you get it at the right angle. Now we're going to take this off. And there she goes. And that's it. Now we're gonna lower this by lowering this, and now the spring will come out. And as you see, that's it. 5 minutes, not even. So I made a mistake and I forgot to take off. You need to take this off before you drop the axle down. And I was worried that it is gonna get cut down here, but it didn't. Right over here. And it didn't get cut, thank God, but make sure you always take this off first. And it's a pain because it's not like it's gonna go down as far as they want you to take it down, but make sure you take that off first to not put as much stress on that line. Shock in, make sure the bottom of the shock is in this, the end of it is in this groove where it's designed to be. It's not gonna be perfect because it's Chinese, but I mean, get as close as you can. Now we're gonna go ahead and install this shock. No rust or anything. And the Chinese ones kind of really suck. So I'm gonna use the OEM one from this whole set. I'm not using these Chinese rubbers. This is the only thing I need to use because it's the only thing that'll go on the shock. I'm using the OEM because these don't even match. So you wanna put this bolt on. It's pretty cool because you can actually put it through before you can tighten it on there. And tighten that a little bit. You wanna go ahead and lift up the axle so your hole here matches with that hole. And then later on, this will match with that. And now we're lifting up the axle. Lifting up the axle, sure it doesn't get stuck, so lift it with one hand. You could totally do this job by yourself. Clearly I'm doing it by myself. It's no big deal, it's full bolt, fuel bolt. Smells bad, huh babe?
Oh, babe.
As you see, I put it in the hole just at the perfect time, or at the perfect angle. I usually do try to put things in the hole at the perfect angle, that way it fits perfectly.
See, this is made in China.
And now we just, come on. Put the brake extender, which is the biggest pain in the butt. Then we're gonna make sure we tighten that bolt, and then we're done with one side. And now, wanna do the same thing. You wanna lift this. So you see, a little bit crooked. So what we're gonna do, oh, look at that, like magic, goes right in. Now you want to hand tighten it first, obviously. I mean, can't believe I have to say this, but finger tight, and you want to get a key tight. This will take forever. You want to make sure you put your OEM bolt back into the frame of the car. All right, so it's like, oh, they gave me a brake extender, good. Extend to where? It doesn't want to extend anywhere. This is so stupid, but yeah, this is what they did. So wish me luck on extending my brake line. So I've been working on the Jeep all day long, as you can see. Whew. Haven't got those parts on, but had to take all of these fenders and bumpers and everything off, put the lift on, and now we put the front wheels on, which I'm super pumped the way it looks so far. I did want to, you know, as I was looking at the car like this, I did think about just having the squatted Jeep. My wife would kill me. Lift is already in the back. We're just gonna now lift it up, put those wheels on, and we'll go from there. Got all the boring stuff off of the Jeep. All the bumpers, front bumpers off, front fenders, rear fenders, obviously fender liners are off, back bumpers off. I am going to have the fifth wheel, which is right here, have everything off after I put the lift and the wheels on because I bought a pressure washer and I wanted to wash all this stuff that was obviously underneath the fenders. Clearly I didn't do that good of a job. That thing hasn't seen the light of day since this Jeep was built, and I could always wash the frame a little bit or cut these stupid things off. This one I'm gonna probably do next. And then after I do that, after I cut those off, I'm gonna put the inner fenders on first. After that, I don't know if I will put the tow hitch or the rear bumper delete. Either gonna go with the fender delete, bumper delete, or rear tow hitch. And hopefully we get to the front bumper today too. I'm gonna throw this thing in the garbage. I hate those bull crap bars, so I'm gonna put on my Chinese front bumper. Yeah, should be good. Really love the way this thing turned out. Y'all do whatever you want with your Jeeps. I do what I want with my Jeep. Built this thing in literally like 48 hours. Here's the little fish bone and our tow package. We'll probably GoPro is, but I wanted a bumper delete, so I don't have no nasty bumper hanging out here to mess up with my rock crawling look, mall crawling look. I want it all empty right here. I love this minimalist. I love this fishbone bumper delete. That's fishbone. That's Tiger from China. I don't know if fishbone's made in China. Okay, a little progress. I didn't have patience to turn the camera on and all that. Installed the front bumper. the front stubby, the back wheel, the fifth wheel, which, you know, it's weird. And actually, not weird, I was expecting this. I like it, but it actually gave the Jeep a Cali lift, which I kind of like, where the front is a little bit higher than the back. Just a little bit, not in the squatty. All we got left is the inner fender delete, and then to wire up the license plate light and to wire up the tow hit so we can get signal to whatever trailer we're pulling. And I gotta cut these stupid things off right here. I gotta figure out how to cut them like super clean inside of there. Pretty happy with this front bumper. It was extremely cheap, or inexpensive, I should say. So for the price, I literally don't care that it has like a little nick there, or this thing wasn't straight. I had to kind of like hammer it out with the rubber mallet. So I didn't care. I mean, honestly, this front bumper cost me less than my family phone bill. All right, so we're gonna cut this lip off right here. I had to set up my camera on my tire because I got my headlamp on. So let's see what happens. And that's it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna install the fender delete kit and the front inner fenders. Front inner fenders right there, fender delete kit here, and in the back. But in the back I don't need inner fenders because there's a nice frame. All right guys, as you can see, I not only put the fender delete, but I also put the inner fender delete inner fender. It looks so freaking awesome. I will record how easy it is to put this inner fender. It is so freaking easy. These come in two different pieces, right? So you just put two screws right here, and then you hook it up to the car. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super easy. This is where that bracket goes. It won't reach the car. It is what it is, but I mean, seriously, 6 bolts and this entire thing just sits up like this. It's so freaking awesome. Here, let me turn my light on. Freaking awesome. And like I said, this part right there, it's like way off, but I don't even care. I got my headlamp on, so I can't hold this, but I'm gonna show you guys how quick this. It is easier for me though, because I have fender delete kit. Oh, there goes the camera. It's a lot easier. There it goes. Come on. And take this. And we're gonna put it in here. Super hard to work with one hand, so. All right, the Jeep is finally complete. I think I still got wiring the license plate light, and the Jeep is complete. All right guys, quick overview of the Jeep. Finished the build, what I wanted to do to it, finally. So this is it. This is how it looks now. I'll try to get some rolling shots of it if I can. If I can't, oh well. So I guess we'll start off from the front. Got the stubby front bumper. Probably cheapest front bumper you'll ever find. Got the 2.5-inch rough country suspension. Got these inner fenders, whatever their name is. Rough country delete, fender delete kits. Fuel Mavericks 22 by 12s. We got a 35 by 12.5 R22 tires, Patriot, whatever they are, rugged terrain. We got the tack running boards. I like the look without them better, but it was really hard to get into the Jeep without them. So we got one of my favorite things is the rear bumper delete. Man, I love that thing. I hate those nasty big bumpers, or especially when guys build their Jeep and they leave that disgusting stock back bumper. They do the fenders, they do the front bumper, and they don't do the back bumper, not realizing the back of the car gets more looks than the side or the front, because that's how people see you on the road. So people don't realize the back of the car is extremely important how it looks. So anyway, got my bumper delete. I didn't want any bumper. I wanted the small, that's fishbone. And I also bought these, they put inside the frame, D-rings. Got a tow hitch, super easy to install. Got some grab handles on the inside, but not too important. So that's pretty much it. Got this cap to fill in the hole. That's about it. Simple but pretty cool. I like it. So this is a Jeep. Now that I'm done with it, kind of want to sell it.